Supporting the organization in its efforts to achieve objectives are 5 components of internal control. First is control environment. Second is risk assessment. Third is control activities. Fourth is information and communication. And the last one, fifth, monitoring activities. In this video, I am going to talk about the 6th principle of the COSO Internal Control Integrated Framework, which is, by the way, also the first principle of the risk assessment component. Now, let's see what this principle states. The organization specifies objectives with sufficient clarity to enable the identification and assessment of risks relating to objectives. What is the reason for this emphasis on objectives? Well, the book says a precondition to risk assessment is the establishment of objectives linked at various levels of the entity. So obvious, right? Or is it? Every organization on this planet should have objectives, you may assume, or else how can they operate anyway? Right? Yes, I agree with you. Yet this is not the case. Not every organization has specific objectives, let alone clear and written ones, aligned with the strategic direction of the organization. Isn't it the same with the people? You may randomly pick and ask people on the street, for example, people going to their offices or the facilities where they work, why do you work? What is your purpose for this? And you may hard to find one with clear objectives about why he or she is working. Most will reply as for money. Of course you are working for money, otherwise it would be slavery, wouldn't it? Money is merely an outcome of your efforts. The same is for the organizations. Organizations produce or sell something, offer a service. In exchange, they get the money, they grab it. Well, say income or profits in other terms. Yet many organizations have no specific, clear or written objectives at all, like the people I talked about. Well, these kind of organizations are destined to fail sooner or later. Policymakers, lawmakers, or say the wise men of the economic world, like Sarbanes-Oxley lawmakers or COSO contributors, know this harsh truth: no objectives, no future. So, as part of the internal control, management should specify objectives and group them within broad categories at all levels of the entity, relating to operations, reporting, and compliance. Why group these objectives in 3 categories? Well, because if you do so, you may identify and assess the risks that may impair the achievement of your objectives a lot more specifically. I would love to give you more information, more details about these 3 categories of objectives, but it will take a little long and it will be boring. So if you are interested to know more about this principle 6, you better refer to the COSO framework. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to push the like button and subscribe to the channel.